how are we? Well, the kids and I were outside doing their morning stuff, and somehow we have a screen door that's not really a screen door, it's a screen flap, and two flies got in the house and they are chasing them and going crazy. So right now I should spend time shooing them out, but anyway, that's what I'm right now dealing with, is the dogs are just like chasing. Anywho, yeah, so that's today. It got sunny finally again. We'd had a bout of rain for a little while, and I just wanted to let the dogs have some time outside yesterday, and of course starting today wanted to leave the door open for them so they could spend their time out while we have a little bit of nice weather. Other than that, let's see, what was this week? Pickles gave me a scare on Monday. I was at the emergency vet. They said it was nothing, but nice lovely bill later. She doesn't do that to me at least once every few months. Then she's not being her, so it is what it is. So that was necessary spending. Fun times, but let's not dive into that because I don't want to think about it. Necessary spending, unnecessary spending. I did some online shopping as per usual. Finally arrived. This is just humor me. A couple of items that I picked up. I'm obsessed with these novel t-shirts, and they were having a sale at Puggelz.com. Pickles is now doing Frenchies and I think one other dog, maybe Boston Terriers, but initially they were all about the pugs, but they are branching out. But I bought that one, which I just think is adorable, and like I need more t-shirts, but I was in the mood. And then in honor of our lunar mission that just occurred not too long ago, the dark side of the pug. So those are my two summer shirts that I've added for this year. And of course I had one last foray into the Sephora sale. These are, I'm calling them necessary spending because they are ups on I believe these are the Merit lip liners and stuff. I just wanted to get the last of the sale. So wow, there's a lot of shades here. Goodness. I like that you can just do this. That's cool. And then you can find your blushes. Oh wow, that is nifty. She's smart. Find your overtone. That is a really cool mechanism. You don't usually see that with samples very often. So side note, if you see that in your list, pick it up if you want to try a new foundation. Anywho, all right, let's move over to the fragrances and do all of that. My nails were a disaster this week. I did do this, but I ended up putting 2 coats of this over it to try to save this nail from breaking any further, and it caused it to peel off in sheets, and that just causes them to get even more damaged. So I need to stop with the glossy top coat. It doesn't, at least not from Holo Taco, oddly enough, it doesn't work for me. Maybe I'll try a different brand and see if there's something else. But somehow the more layers I have on a fingernail, the easier they peel off. It's very strange. But if I just done more layers of this, I wouldn't have had the issue. It's very strange. But yeah, I ended up breaking that all the way down, so it is what it is. All right, let's go over and swap out fragrances. We can talk about Yara Candy and see if I'm going to pile on to the reviews that fragrance. I'm not going to do the same thing, but we can talk about if I feel the same way that some of them felt over there, and then talk about all the rest of the things that I used during the week, and then pick out some fragrances for the upcoming week. And then, of course, the bag of the week. So see you over there. All right, we are back over here with the fragrance counter. And this was an interesting week. I can't say it was a bad week at all. You know, can't go wrong with a cheapy vanilla and sweet fragrances. So of course, you know, these three right here were pretty, you know, just run of the mill and happy. Sorry, grabbing things in the front here. So let's talk about the new ones. Let's do this, the 5 cent, is it 5 cent? Yeah, 5 cents. This one, the little sample. I like it, but what commentary I have is, I didn't look up to see the cost of it, but it basically is almost identical to, is this Whispers of Admiration? I think this is Whispers of Admiration, from House of Siage, which I think this has been discontinued now. So this is a way to get this fragrance for, well, still, if it's been discontinued, and probably significantly cheaper. More than likely, because I believe the cupcake was $2.95 for Whispers of Admiration, and then they did do the travel sprays at some point, but I don't think they do those anymore. So it's very, very similar, if not, I mean, when I first sprayed it, it was dang near identical. At the dry down, there's a little bit of difference, but I still think it's similar, so similar that I wouldn't need it. But once I run out of Whispers of Admiration, I would probably buy this to, you know, re-up on the scent if I wanted it. So not bad. Not anything I'm going to run out and get immediately, but not bad. Yara Candy, I don't know what to say. It's fine. It's definitely a cheapie. It smells like a cheapie. It's nothing to be excited about. It's fine. It's fine. It smells like a Bath and Body Works fragrance to me. I'm trying to place which one exactly. It's not Champagne Toast. It's another one, but one of those typical sweet, candy type scents. It's just, you know, average and nothing that's incredibly exciting, but it's not horrible. So, you know, if you want to pick up the set that Laura so nicely gifted me, I wouldn't say it's a complete waste of money. They're very interesting, but they're nothing I would need to actively get. So that's my summary is basically, I liked the light pink and I liked the one last week better than this one. Didn't really care for the white one, but yeah, this one, yeah, just average. So I'm going to pick out some fragrances for next week and I'll be right back. Okay. I have figured out I want to do, it's going to be kind of, I shouldn't say warm, but spring, very spring-like this next week. Kind of cloudy, but still nice, 60s, 70s. So I'm going like citrusy, beachy over here. But, you know, bear with me. So yeah, vanilla vibes, you know, that beachy coconut suntan lotion type of scent, but a good neutral vanilla. Diorivera, again, a very clean, beachy vacation scent. Then I want to go into this Tom Ford one here. This is the spray deodorant, but or actually body spray. It's not a spray deodorant, but it was cheap and it actually lasts really well on my skin, so I use it as a perfume, and it's good enough for me. So go in that route with that one. And then I'm going to do the Sugar Lemon from Fresh, and also the Infusion de Lang from Prada will be on the tray. So that is going to be the tray of the week. A little bit effervescent, a little bit of beachy, warm weather vibes. Thinking about a vacation, maybe. I don't know. That's kind of where I'm going with it. But yeah, this will be the tray of the week. All right. So because of the pickle situation that happened. It happened on, well, she started feeling sick on Sunday, and then I ended up taking her to the emergency vet Monday after work. I never got around to stuffing the bag, but I'm going to do it when I put her away today. So this is still how it looked when I left you last week, but did carry the week off before the week and did enjoy carrying her. Very much a pleasant carry. As I mentioned, it holds just about everything one can need, including the garbage you collect during the week, like receipts and straws and all the other things that you shouldn't be just storing in your bag randomly. But a very lovely bag. If anybody knows what these little rivets are for, enlighten me, because it's like this, it almost feels like it needs a strap, like a strap would have gone through here, but it also doesn't seem like it could be. I'm very intrigued. If you know, let me know. So I'm going to stuff this up and get it put away and try to figure out when I want to wear this week. I do not have to go into the office, and I don't have anywhere I'm going this week. I do have plans next weekend though, and the person knows what the plans are. But I will probably be resetting before that happens, so that I will discuss that next week. But no. But yeah, this weekend is pretty much just errands, shopping, hopefully no emergency vet visits, little one, and we will find a bag that's appropriate. I will be right back. All right, we have a conversation piece. I bought this last year sometime, and I can't remember when. I think it was right before Vlogmas. Might have been earlier, but this is that Boatkin that went like crazy viral last year, and I was not exactly thrilled with the version I got, but it's fine. It'll be a fine, just like throwaway kind of bag. I'm just not. It didn't. It's really flimsy. It's really crappy. It's the novelty of it. But you know what? What the hell? Let's give it a whirl for the week. I think what I'm most disappointed with is just how flimsy and just ridiculous I would not close it. But I like this, and I would carry a Birkin that way anyway. So what the hell? What the hell? Oh, did I not ever take the plastic off of this? I guess I should do that. Yeah, and it will carry things I need, so let's do that. Do I want to put an organizer in it? It feels like I need shape. It feels so cheap and flimsy. Let me go grab an organizer. That way I feel a little less. Let's see if I can even get this in here. Yeah, that feels better. Okay, we'll put the organizer in. Feel a little less put together, as they say. Let's get the stuff in there. Sunglasses. It feels funny to put SLGs in here that are worth more than the bag. I think the sunglasses are worth more than the bag, actually. But hey, what the hell? Let's do it. Put all of those in there. Do we put a charm on it? Make it feel. It is like a lint magnet. All the little pieces are flying off of it. Yeah, this is like a take it to the beach kind of bag. What will be cute on that? Can I even put a charm on that? That'd be one that I like tie around, like this Dior one. It'd be like a luggage tag, like that. I mean, isn't that funny? I should do that. Let's do it. my bag of the week, the Boatkin bag. If it's still available somewhere, I will put a link, but I'm not endorsing it. It's just if you want something for the novelty of it. It had a lot of colors though. That was kind of fun. But anyway, that will be the bag. Let's take off this sticker. Make the hardware clean. That's the bag of the week. Are you enjoying yourself, ma'am? Should we have named you, I don't know, Pochette Accessoire, or just small leather good? A number of fine luxury items. Your nickname is Birkin, since you're depleting the Birkin fund all the time. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. I do. I do. I love you the most. All right, friends. Getting ready to wrap things up. I've moved my divider. I'm not going to do nails this week. I'm going to basically live in these little. My friend Laura, as I mentioned earlier, had sent me some nail oils, and I'm just going to live in whatever when I can grab off of my desk, nourishing my hands. But on a side note, did you all see the limited edition Christian Dior lip balms that came in the like pastel colors? I literally had to hold myself back from ordering. I might still order because you know me, I'm a sucker for packaging. But the purple, oh my god, I love that hand cream. I like I love the Clarins and this stuff more, but I carry that lip balm to work, and it's probably, I guess, third on my list. It's just really expensive for what it is. Like, I think the Clarins is better for the price, but if I could lather myself in whatever I wanted to because I was so rich, because I'm not, but if I was, I would probably have, 45 of those just everywhere and just constantly smothering it. And it's a great, it's all over. It's not just for your hands, but it's a great hand cream. It works really well on your hands, but I've used it on my face and I've used it all over, and it's very moisturizing. It's a very good lotion. It's just very expensive for what it is. I haven't tried the Chanel one, so I don't know if it's as good or the same as the one in the egg. So I keep meaning to try that one out, and I have like 4 of these. So anyhow, and I have all the Clarins and Moroccan body oil and everything. Like, I need more hand cream, talk me down. But it's going to show up because anyway, let me know what you're carrying. Did you buy the limited edition lip balms? I'm the only crazy one that is thinking about them. Oh no, Minx bought it. I saw her unboxing them, so I'm not the only crazy one that loves them. But I know that it's obscene how expensive they are. But anyway, let me know what you're carrying. I can't talk today. What bag you're using, what fragrances you're spraying, if you're spraying any. If you're doing your nails, what you're doing with your nails, or what you're doing in general right now. If you're just, I'm halfway through the book, update on that. Been taking, 10 minutes here and there to read, 10-15 minutes to read during lunch break. So trying to slowly chip away at that and get into that habit. So I'm slightly proud of myself, could do better. Yeah, so that's the week. I will see you next week, and I hope you have a great week ahead. Take care. Bye.